right now. This is over the southwestern Gulf of Mexico, and this is a part of the basin where you don't often get rapidly strengthening hurricanes going to major hurricanes coming from this direction. But this is about as conducive a setup in this part of the Atlantic and Gulf of Mexico that we've seen for quite some time. It's moving eastward relatively slowly, but it's going to accelerate in terms of its forward motion, and the intensity is going to go up dramatically. It's expected to be a major hurricane by sometime tomorrow, and who knows how strong this could peak. Some models have it peaking at Cat 5. The Hurricane Center is explicitly forecasting over the next couple of days that it gets to Category 4, and then maybe some weakening, but maybe it getting horizontally larger on its way to Florida on Wednesday, but still a large, horizontally large, and major hurricane, Cat 3 or stronger, coming into the Gulf Coast of Florida. But this is not just going to be an event for the Gulf of Mexico coastline of the Florida Peninsula. This is going to go all the way across the peninsula as a strong hurricane, and some significant impacts all the way to the East Coast. Now, timing is so important here to know how much time we have to prepare. We have tonight, we have tomorrow, and we have Tuesday. But by Wednesday morning, things will be going downhill very quickly, and as Todd's going to share with you in just a moment, the weather isn't awesome in Florida leading up to this. Sometimes you have hurricanes, you've got sinking air out ahead of them, but we've got today, tomorrow, and Tuesday to get ready. No watches and warnings up for Florida yet. That'll happen late tonight or tomorrow morning because of the timing. The hurricane watches and storm surge watches probably go up for Florida very late tonight or early tomorrow morning, but we already have flood watches, so water is going to be a big part of this. As the sun goes down, you can see how well organized this system is. Now, there is this frontal low out ahead of it that's producing the rain over Florida, but this is the hurricane itself, and we've got everybody in the Hurricane Hunter arsenal from the Air Force and NOAA going around and into this lawnmower-shaped track. That's the NOAA G4 jet that's going around the hurricane, getting data into the models to try to get them into better agreement. And then we've got NOAA and Air Force planes going into the hurricane, and that's very critical data over the next several hours to find out just how strong it is in the process of getting it. Look at how deep the warm waters are over the loop current in the southeastern Gulf of Mexico, and it has weak enough wind shear in the southern half of the Gulf to maintain intensity. Now, some of that wind shear will be on the increase as we get closer to landfall, but all of this pattern is taking it increasingly rapidly off to the north and east, and that is going to be where it kind of goes to the right for a little bit and then makes that turn to the left Tuesday into Wednesday. Here's the wind shear increasing as it approaches Florida. We'll detail what all that means for how strong it could be and where are the possible landfall locations. But Todd, the bad news here is enhanced, unfortunately, by the fact that the weather is not good in Florida. We've got dangers to deal with the next couple of days that are also going to hinder the preparation. And
it's tough, too, because right now we're still dealing with what happened with Helene.
We are.
With all the high water, and when you're looking ahead, too, when we're seeing the storm, yeah, we may see the winds back off a bit, but all that does is just going to make the storm bigger.
Yeah, former Cat 4s and 5s are usually horizontally large beasts, and the larger it is, the bigger storm surge problem is going to be, and you add to the rainfall flooding that we're going to have when the hurricane comes across, water is going to be a big part of what we need to prepare for.